Hello everyone. We are discussing the continent Australia. In this video, we'll talk about the mountains, plateaus, deserts, lakes, and the rivers of the continent. So let's draw the map first. This is broadly the representation of Australian continent. In the Western Australia, if you remember this part we draw yesterday, that Western Australia, this part is a mountain range called Darling Mountain Range. Darling Range. Over here, from north west to southeasterly oriented range called Hammersley. Hammersley Range. Hammersley Range. Then moving further, this side, eastward, there is a plateau over here. This plateau is Kimberley Plateau. Kimberley Plateau. Then further moving eastward, I told you this peninsula is Cape York Peninsula. From this Cape York Peninsula till southern part of South Wales, New South Wales, if you remember, this is New South Wales. There is a mountain range called Great Dividing Range. So present in the eastern part of Australia, almost covering the entire continent from north to south. In the southernmost part of New South Wales, there is another mountain range called Southern Alps. This mountain is Southern Alps. Okay. Now let's figure out the deserts of this continent. So over here you'll find a desert called Great Sandy Desert. Great Sandy Desert. And east of this Darling Range, there is another desert called Great Victoria Desert. And in between these two, there is another desert named as Gibson Desert. And in the central part of Australia, over here, we find another desert called Simpson Desert. Simpson Desert. So these are the important deserts of Australia. Now let us see the lakes and rivers. So there is very important lake present here, and this lake is the largest lake of Australia called Lake Eyre. Lake Isle is the largest freshwater lake of Australia. Okay, then we'll talk about the important rivers of Australia. So two important rivers we should not forget. One originating over here, the southern part of Great Dividing Range. This river is called, if I use different color, let's say, this river is called Darling River. Darling River. And from southern Alps, another river originates, and later on they meet. This river which originates from southern Alps, this one is called Murray River. And finally, they drain into this Great Australian Bight. This combined river is called Murray-Darling River. Okay, so we have seen the important ranges, plateau, deserts, lake and the rivers of Australia. Next video, we'll talk about the important resources of Australia. Thank you so very much.